Oh great, Aaron Taylor Johnson's in the news. I hope it's for something good. Great. If there wasn't enough controversy, there's more to come. If you like drama, then you have something to look forward to, I guess. What's up, residents? It's your Mayor of Dangerville, Alistair, back once again, just vibing. How are you? We've got some monstrous news to show you, so strap on. Strap in for today's Atomic News Update. First off, I know a lot of people are just as hyped for Godzilla -1 as they are for the new Empire, and of course the event where we were most likely to get news was Anime Matsuri in Texas, which took place on the 10th to the 13th of August. So was anything revealed at said event? And why did my wife leave me and take the kids? Come back to me, Susan, I miss you! The answer is yes and no. Godzilla had a pretty big presence at the convention, essentially being a figurehead, having his face plastered all over the front of the building on huge banners, showcasing that the Godzilla store would be open throughout the event. There were various vehicles used in Godzilla films of old, a man-sized statue of the Heisei King of the Monsters, as well as posters for -1. We somewhat expected a trailer since it was a pretty huge event, but obviously that opportunity came and went, and here we are, still lacking a trailer. The film comes out in 3 months in Japan, so a trailer at that event would have been perfect timing. But I guess not? Though I can't imagine a full trailer is that far away. Good old D-Man 1954 was at the convention, and according to him, some merch was going to be revealed, but for some reason they decided not to, so... fuck if I know. The event looked like a lot of fun though. I wish I could have gone to smell that hot-ass BO-ridden room. That's the good stuff. Next up, we have a hugely underappreciated red kaiju that's making a new appearance in a brand new video game. Remember Megadon from Dawn of the Monsters that came out last year? Great game, by the way. Go play it. Well, he's going to be returning in a new 3D kaiju simulator called Excedio. Some might remember I actually briefly reported on this game's Kickstarter a few weeks ago. Well, the game's had tons of announcements, and it's only getting better. And with the addition of Megadon and other monsters that you can actually fight, it looks like it's shaping up to be a real treat for kaiju fans. I'll put the link in the description to their Kickstarter, because the game still has a long way to go before they reach their goal, so if you want to make this game a reality, you know where to go. 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 Before we get to the drama, be sure to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of Dangerville today, so you don't miss out on all the kaiju-sized news. And finally, we have the drama. I'm sorry. Aaron Taylor Johnson, also known as Ford Brody in Godzilla 2014, has basically come forward to insult the film. Wasn't expecting that. Obviously, he wasn't only in Godzilla, he was in quite a few huge blockbusters like Avengers and Kick-Ass, and obviously now he's Kraven, so man's been around a lot. But in a recent interview with Esquire, he essentially said that he just didn't care about Godzilla, which obviously is sad because his performance has been something that I've praised since the film came out. It basically all boils down to him wanting to spend more time with his kids and his elderly wife, which is fair enough because he's a family man, you know? We saw in 2014, man's gonna do anything for his family, even jump out of a plane into a monster apocalypse. But no one forced you to be in films you didn't care about, Aaron Taylor Johnson. You know, have some respect for the King of the Monsters, come on. To quote the interview, he said, I mean, quite honestly, I thought I'd actually be done with these sorts of movies. Obviously in reference to Kraven the Hunter. You can't step into this role, you can't step into what this franchise is with a f***ing half-assed let's see how it goes attitude. You have to be mentally prepared for what could come with that. I also slightly didn't give a f***. Rude. Yeah, so clearly his heart just wasn't there when filming Godzilla, but I understand it's difficult to do your job if all you're thinking about is the time you're missing with your kids, so I get it. I mean, I don't have kids, but I guess I could probably understand, so I'll let him off a little bit. But to turn around and say you didn't give a f*** about the things you're being paid millions to star in seems a bit spoiled, don't you think? I'm sure there was countless passionate people that would have taken that role in a second. Actually, fun fact, Jason Gordon-Levitt was originally eyed up for the role, but turned it down for Sin City 2, which, you know, is the film of all time. but it's clear that Mr. Johnson yearned for smaller roles where I guess he had more creative control, so I can't fault the guy too much. But now, after all that fuss, the man is in Kraven the Hunter, which looks like a movie. Like, it feels like a movie. It feels like a real, like, you know, like, go to the theater, like, film movie. It doesn't look amazing. I just wish Legendary asked Jacob and me to be in the film at least. I could have been Ford, he could have been Brody, and together we would have made Ford Brody. It could work, it could work. So some pretty wild controversy, but us Godzilla fans have been through worse. Probably? I think we have. I'd ask what your favorite news was, but 2 out of 3 of them were bad news, so let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Be sure to give this video a concise thumbs up if you want more updates like this. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you, residents, in the next one.